With water being touted as a crucial component in curbing the spread of COVID-19, victims of flooding in Kisumu's flood-stricken Nyando are staring at the risk of waterborne disease outbreak. And as Laura Otieno reports on the irony of water scarcity in an area that plays host to Lake Victoria, the national government is ramping up plans to set up the Koru-Soin Dam to quench the residents' thirst for clean water.
Kakola, Umbaka in Kisumu County. The aftermath of the floods that submerged 7 villages and left about 1,500 people homeless is still visible. These young men drifting ashore, seeking to make hay while the sun is still shining. A few meters from the shore, we meet Quinta Okech. The mother of 3 has just gone back to her house after spending a month at the evacuation camp. Life has changed. The main source of water is in ruins.
Tulikuwa tumechimba kisima ya maji. Ikiwa maji ilikuwa mingi sana hadi ikajaa. Venye ilijaa kwa sahi hatuna maji.
Data from the National Water Harvesting and Storage Authority estimates that water consumption levels in Kisumu stand at 66,000 cubic meters daily against a supply of 18,000 cubic meters. In informal settlements, 23% of households rely on unprotected surface water, such as Quinta's shallow well. With the flood that struck the area, pit latrines overflowed with raw waste, which contaminated some of the water sources, rendering them unusable. In Umbaka, close to 600 households have now been left to fetch water from drilled wells that survived the deluge, and the pressure has started to take a toll on the water holes.
Tulikuwa tumezoea tunachota maji kwa chief, na hapo kwa chief maji ya chief imeharibika sana, hatuwezi tumia. Imekuwa salty sana, yezi pika chai, hata yani chakula yote yezi, hata kukunywa wezi kunywa.
In the 2019 Kenya Population and Housing Census, it was recorded that Kisumu County had a 73% rate in access to clean water, which is higher than the national average, which stands at 65%. Though this paints a picture of an upward trend, 23% of the population still rely on unprotected surface water, exposing them to the risk of waterborne diseases. However, the government has commenced the plans of setting up the Koru-Soin Dam to address the water challenge here in a bid to realize Goal 6 of the SDGs that pitches on the provision of water and sanitation for all by 2030.
It will then deal with the issue of flooding. It will provide domestic, industrial and commercial water to the basin areas, which would be Kisumu, as it were, by about 76%. And Kericho by about 23-24%.
Until then, clean water access is still a dream tucked in the minds of residents of Umbaka.
Fuata maji mbali, sasa ukiweka maji, mara mtoto akija anatumia kwa wingi naisha mara moja. Sasa itakuwa yani siwezi kukaa hapo na maji kutokea asubuhi mpaka jioni.
As the rain season approaches its end, the irony of water scarcity in an area that is marooned such as this is a reality. They are waiting on the national government and the relevant bodies to intervene and provide them with clean and safe water to enable them play a part in the fight against the spread of the new coronavirus. Laura Otieno, Citizen TV, Kisumu County.